Now no na police eto nsa de friend. Say omra Sunyane. Oko Sunyane for so munim bibia. Omunim ho asem bia aka. Odisima kakra wo ho. O free ho no mo sai di mirika sa be friend no. Esa de ne ba ese omanyantie from Accra so mu hia no won kan. Nti omo nche no. Omo chi abrante ya broman kan asem bia nche no. Ade ne share ka mu be don free nwotwe. Ade ne bedru nkran. Omo de ne bedru nkran. Ena ye ho party ho. The minority leader ana de ne sa share krata ase emiaji bill e de man. Say anopa the following day anopa no 9 na waba. Osaba ya entia enya ene say you see orders from above. Omonfa court. Omonfa court 9. Information nya ene no. I must have specified some fan court 9. E dey be nkomo na akoso court 9 ho ntia. You see fan court 9. You no court 9. Abusian for bra ekodu court na me wo bi. Osahin Alexander Afenyo marking ana na ye lawyer penny ana ogina odi anim. Ana lawyer penny baako lawyer Nana Eje Bafowua Menhia South MP. Enso ka ho bi. Ye koduru ho na eya aposifo omode abrante aba court. Omo nka se omo hia abrante no nti yemfa abrante ne san kwetwere aban kokum. Sans omo hia no. Ena omo nso a omo amfa asem bia nto court anim. Apart from that, Osanhini Alexander Afenyo marking so no kase yema ya branch ni bill so no. Justice Joseph Kunsun. Wan na ehu asefem. Se ono ano afe na obusan nsem bi asa asem no kire se se mu hia branch no kwa mesi mu hia no. Na afi asem na nia enyan. Because ni odi asem no be dan wo no. Ni obokwa edu no ono na grant bill dada wa ma branch ni bill dada bill na odi man on ka se wo say hia ni biem se nko hia ni biem anko ba court no ka kan nkrata anko de ba ye ho se wo say hia no ti court e mesre mo san fa no nkotwere aban kukum na yentimi nya investigation ana ebi mo kra nsan ka se baba amando so no eye nhwehwemu omo ye no odi no ho wa be forim enti no yemfa no kwatwiri mu ansa sane be ya ontu fa no ho forim o man kan sanse mu nyina. And so Justice Joseph Kunsun say no obusa omo question enti abrante mu hia no kra ana prosecution asen when because oba yeto nsa fe no oba nipa mu yeto nsa fe no ko Sunyane.
I'm watching MB Multimedia. MB Multimedia program like sports, political, health, street thought. Keep watching MB Multimedia. MB Multimedia, best among all.
Me did a good mother. Sade achen na me ko social media. Na me pe news at news ay authentic. News ay project. A obenya no dito dia. Channel ba ko pe MB Multimedia. Also kwa heavy. Na ubedi dance se na midi. NB Multimedia. We too much. I love watching that channel. Makramo.
If this weaponization of state institution against political opponent, if it is not checked, I can say that Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, they are saints. If we look at the development, what is going on here, they are saints. They are saints. Review of this perverse remand order. The Chief Justice must also investigate this clear case of apparent political bias on the bench. And now to Yoko. Yoko for the unlawful evasion. Yesterday, we had an unfortunate news in Kumasi where Yoko invaded the residence of one of our elders, Wafa Maswo Kofi Juma, without a warrant, without his knowledge. And Yoko now has become a conveyor belt for political hatchet jobs. They broke into his house. Where from this? This is not the first time. Do not forget that they did the same to the former Bank of Ghana governor. They broke into his house, broke into all the rooms in there. They took some cars, left. Later they called him that they have left the cars on the beach road. So he should send drivers to come for the cars. You recall how they invaded the residence of former finance minister Ken Oforiatta, and later they came to apologize through the majority leader, Asana Yarega. The majority leader, Mahama Yarega, not Hassan Yarega, pardon. From selective arrest to midnight raids to media trials before court trials, he has turned a state institution into an opposition hunting grounds. Yoko answers not to law, but to political masters and the boss's own ego. Yoko has lost its credibility. Clearly, the president is in support of Yoko's lawless overreach, abuse of state power, disregard for rule of law, and using law enforcement as a tool for settling personal vendetta. The MPP views this development as yet another example of growing rise of state security apparatus to harass and silence dissenting views under the administration of President Mahama. The party is particularly concerned that this action raises serious questions about the state of free speech and civil liberties in the country. And to Judge Joseph Kunsun, your robe is not a party card. You are supposed to be an independent arbiter. What you exhibited yesterday was clear bias.
Munti na nabi Okai kwino ewo MB multimedia ye pega na nkoso
President Mahama must leave a desirable legacy. President Mahama is destroying our democratic credentials. He has allowed state institutions to be weaponized, to be instruments of harassment, weapons of intimidation. This is not democracy. Baba Mando's shabby treatment by law enforcement agencies is not an isolated case. It is a pattern. And my boss, the General Secretary, mentioned a lot. We've suffered a lot under this government. And look, we will not be intimidated, trust me. The MPP, we are going to move with courage. This will not subject her to any form of intimidation. Never. Adenta Kumi will put something that he has evidence that some judges who were sitting on the Justice Tokunu matter, they are meeting some lawyers at a place. And just because he says that, early in the morning, you go and arrest this young man for what? Muhammad Zakor just posted. In fact, at the time when we were told as a nation that the vice president is not well and she was going to be on health leave, he posted that, rest well, Madam Vice President. This young man was arrested on Friday and he was released on Monday just because of this. Wouldn't to be FM journalist Achem Kwanana